You have acne and you want to get rid of it. What can you do? Well, that was something that I seemed to struggle with for quite some time. And I pretty much pinpointed it down to a couple things. The first thing that seemed to really cause my acne was dairy products, or cow's milk, butter, cheese. And it seems to have completely disappeared from my life when I eliminated dairy out of my diet. So I usually recommend people to completely cut dairy out of their diet if they are suffering from acne and they're eating dairy, because many times a lot of problems, health problems in general, are actually caused from dairy consumption. And that could include raw dairy as well, because I did actually try to include raw dairy into my diet and never seemed to have any success with that. Caused a lot of, again, pimple formation, constipation. And whenever your body's getting constipated, that's not good, because you don't want to be reabsorbing toxins and things in your system, because then that can exit out through your skin, which is where acne really comes from. So dairy seems to be one of those things that cause a lot of people acne and a lot of health problems. And by simply removing dairy out of the diet, it seems to really improve health rather dramatically, actually. In fact, a lot of people who go vegan or raw vegan improve their health tremendously, really because they've removed dairy out of their diet. Not so much that they removed all the animal products out of their diet, but mainly just dairy in general. Because dairy can cause a lot of allergies, a lot of people are intolerant to dairy, it can cause a lot of skin issues, it can cause hair loss issues. There's just a lot of really bad things when it comes to dairy. And that's just the truth. I mean, the science is there to back that up. My experience is there to back that up. Other people's experience is there to back that up. And I think that if someone was actually to remove dairy out of their diet for 30 days, they too would see improvement in their own health. And so that's usually I would say, I'm not going to say it's the number one leading cause, because maybe there's other leading causes, but it seems that that's one of the most common ones, is dairy seems to be one of the main aggravators of acne, and by just getting rid of the dairy products seems to tremendously help improve and clear up the skin. The other one would be just deficiencies in nutrients in general, deficiency in omega-3 fats, evening primrose oil, zinc, and the overconsumption of processed junk foods. A lot of people are consuming really unhealthy, bad fats and oils in these processed packaged foods. So trans fats, hydrogenated fats, soybean oil, those things will play havoc on your health and are really bad for your skin. That's why you need to include healthy sources of fats like flaxseed, like omega-3, fish like sardines, like wild salmon, like avocado, coconut oil. Those are some really healthy fats, extra virgin olive oil. And using those fats liberally and avoiding all of the bad fats and oils can make a big difference in the health of your skin and your hair and your body and just in general. So that's one big thing. The other big thing that may cause your skin to break out is using bad personal care products. Many of the personal care products, unless you are health conscious, you are purchasing products that have a lot of chemicals in them, which can irritate the skin, dry the skin out, and don't promote health. Remember, the easiest thing to remember when using personal care products is, if you can't eat it, don't put it on your skin. And there's product lines that are completely made of whole food ingredients, which you can use on your hair or on your skin. So the less things that you actually put on your body, the healthier you're going to be for that. The healthier your hair will be, and the healthier your skin will be across the board. It seems to always be true. We just weren't meant to be slathering on chemicals and all these things onto our body every day. It's unnatural. I mean, we haven't lived for thousands of years with these products. We got by just fine with using natural things, and those things are safe because they're compatible with our body. So, if you're putting things on your body that you yourself wouldn't consume, you're slowly poisoning yourself. And that's the dead honest truth. Because what we put on our body gets absorbed into our bloodstream. So, dairy, unhealthy fats and oils, bad personal care products, those are some of the 3 big things I think could cause a large majority of people to have acne. Of course, there may be other ones. Most of the time, like I said, it's the dairy, it's the unhealthy foods that people are consuming, which creates this toxicity in their body, and so that it tries to leave the body, and it does that through the skin, and the skin is the largest organ, because their liver gets plugged up, your kidneys, and it gets overburdened, so it's got to come out somehow, and usually it comes out through the skin in the form of pimples. So, then you have to cleanse, you have to detox. You have to cleanse the body, you have to detox. That's why people that go on these raw vegan diets, fruits and vegetables and juices and nuts and seeds, most of the time their health will improve and their skin will clear up because they're getting rid of those toxins and their liver is getting purified, it's getting cleansed. And that's what you have to do whenever you have unhealthy skin and unhealthy body. You have to detox, you have to eat healthier, because your body can only take so much crap. I mean, all the junk that people eat, white flour, sugar, soda, bad oils, bad fats, chemicals, preservatives, those things build up into the cells and you have to detox. If you don't, your health will deteriorate. So that's why people who go on vegan diets and eat just whole foods like rice and potatoes, you've heard of the going on a starch-based diet, Dr. John McDougall, or Dr. Joe Furman eating lots of greens. That's why a lot of times when people go on these diets, they get healthier because their bodies are detoxing. And they're getting rid of possibly allergens like dairy, which were causing the majority of their problems. So my first thing that I would recommend people do is, if you are consuming any dairy products, cut them out of your diet for 30 days and see what happens to your skin. And if you find that your skin's improving, then continue on with it. And stop putting unnatural products onto your body. Only use natural things or make your own from scratch using food. And drink more water and detox. Eat a healthy diet. Fruit, vegetables, whole grains, beans, nuts, seeds, and naturally raised animal products if that's what you choose. So free-range eggs, grass-fed beef. Beef isn't for everyone, and I would lay low on that consumption. I would focus more on consuming a lot more seafood like shrimp, oysters, sardines, wild Alaska salmon, because those are rich in omega-3 and zinc, which are important for healthy skin. And maybe some free-range chicken, make chicken broth, and consume a green smoothie every day. Green smoothie, bananas and kale and spinach, and blend that up with some bananas or some other fruits, and make sure to drink that every day. And it helps to detox your body. It helps to cleanse you, so that your body will, your skin will have a natural glow, and it'll just overall make you healthier. So those are just some practical little steps and guidelines that you can follow that I'm sure will radically decrease or totally eliminate acne altogether. But in my personal experience, it was dairy, number one. Dairy caused my acne, and I can boldly say that. If I go back to drinking dairy, it constipates me and then leads to acne. And remember, dairy and meats have a lot of antibiotics in them and hormones, naturally occurring hormones in them. And that sometimes can create a hormonal imbalance in your body, which can also result in acne. So keep that in mind, that dairy can really throw your hormones off balance and can really plug you up. And if you eat meat, it's important to make sure you get like a naturally raised animal without the use of hormones or antibiotics, because antibiotics kill off bacteria, and you don't want to be killing off the good bacteria. You want to include probiotics in your diet. So be mindful of that when you do decide to eat meat, to make sure you're getting at least hormone antibiotic free meat and an animal that was raised on a natural diet. Because if you eat sick animals, what do you think that's going to do to you? So with that, I hope that you guys can clear up your acne, and you don't have to use any special lotions, potions, creams, or anything like that. Just simply change your diet, drink water, and you can have clear skin. Thanks. If you liked the video, please like, favorite, and subscribe.